Hey there, everyone. Let's not restart. Hey there, everyone. This is Loud Cow playing some. Okay. So I was supposed to wait after Tomorrow Central production, but you know it's not being released. And for a second day in a row, there ain't no game in the top 5 in the Newgrounds, which is I kind of want to keep that routine rigorous, because otherwise it loses some of its meaning, and I'm clearly insane about these things. And so I figured, you know, verb that noun. Gonna play Cyphermer's Mario Gives Up. Probably not going to finish in time for production, but oh well, I'll play it later. Yeah, by Cypher. Whoa, what's going on here? Hey there, Peach. Not too sure why Toads are gang members there, but whatever. Cyphermer, you'll remember. You'll remember from Mario Kingdom Meltdown. This is Mario Gives Up, because he's now a gang member, apparently. The prince is all, yo, let's fall into love all day. It's a bubble bath. I don't know, so let's go ahead and play. I heard it is somewhat of a gimmicky game, and so it makes me... Well, that is a very rude gesture, Mario. Poking at your nose that way to clean it up. Okay, now I see we're taking a very minimalistic approach to things, and also, this is really Mario showing some bravado as, you know, as the Mushroom Kingdom falls into turmoil, political quagmire. He has to escape in Bonus Town Zone, so there's an arrow, there's a... I love the, hey, miniature actual level in the bag, though, I have to say that. So, area of bonus I don't really know what to expect, except I suppose I'm going to be returning here once I hit all the switches that might be included here. Did I want to go hit that pipe, though? Perhaps, if you ask nicely. Oh, it brings us back here. Well, okay, I understand. So I can go explode again. You know, it's all just a unpurposeful sort of purpose in order to explore the world and all the chickens that live inside. Probably want a piece of some kind to go there. Hey there, Mr. Shell. How do you feel today? These blocks seems kind of surprised, although I do not blame them for, you know, emotions that they have very little control over, ultimately. Well, hello there, P-Switch. Seems to be a lot of dishwashing liquid over there, so let's casually ignore it. Race a shell into our death. It's not a P-Switch, but an arrow down switch. Yeah. God damn. That was, I'm sorry about that. Let's return to tubular here, right, Charlie? Oh, we all love our tubular. Well, it's a slightly altered tubular, you know, because you can tell because you gotta go through more chicken scratchings. Hey there. No, this is basically it exactly, you know, what with the guy there and the guy there. One of these, I hope, holds the balloon of my life, because otherwise I might have some issues here. Right, Mr. Plant, why are you chewing so much? It's not very polite to chew in public, even if you currently have food in your mouth. In other words, if ever you are eating and you are, you know, in a public space, make sure you only eat things which you can easily swallow whole. Right, Charlie? I know you agree with me because you have been hired for that very much purpose. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Taking very dangerous attitudes regarding my pilot wings here because, you know, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss out on delicious gumdrops and everything it holds behind. So that was a bonus type of place, and I got my bonus type of place, and it's flat, that is all. That's all it is. Flatness. What's this music from? This quite odd. Well, okay. Well, regardless and stuff. So, this is the land. I guess this is more of an actual introduction to the world, you know, with Pokey and everything inside. Hey there, Goomba, how's it going? You are now kind of going away. Ha! Hello there. So, okay, so this is a place, and it has crazy chains. The chains is made of dirt, so all the blacksmiths in the world tend to ignore this land, which is why, technologically, it's a little bit beside AAU2. Hey there, plant. How do you do to them? Talking to the bush, of course, here, not the turtle that bit me. Why would I speak to someone who is biting me? I have no idea. So, that's a thing, and that's a thing, and that's a thing, and that's a thing. You know, I like how you... okay. Why is the narrator so rude? I don't think I can approve of this very much. I guess that thing is out of my reach, unless you know I do something as complicated as jumping. Oh man, there might be ones. This reminds me a lot of Super Mario World 1 number. Maybe it's on purpose, I don't know. It's not very well disguised, though. Maybe it's just... I suppose it's kind of rude to just put the blame on that, just because, you know, it has a whole... Oh man, you gotta be big to go inside a thing right here, but, you know, I have my rights, and I know what they are. And it is... I have the right not to hug a disco dancing shell if I so desire. However, even though it is my right, it is also the disco shell's right to touch me and hug me if it so desires. And so, you know, laws is all full of conflicting evidences, and which is why we must hire attorneys to, you know, figure all these things out for us simple peasants. Or so they like to claim, but, you know, they have a shirt and a tie at once. So I kind of want to believe them. So flat. I don't get it. Why is it called flat? And also I just noticed a ghost is trying to follow me, and so I'm going to hide in the water. No, ghosts are like bees. They're round. Splash, splash, boom. That is the sound of a pancake. No? Okay, so we're swimming. There's a fish. This is, no, the sound of a splash. Oh, and the boom comes from, you know, the casual little, what the hell is that? Also, the bomb distributors kind of chilling on top there, top of the world, and lots of odd geese, you know, very, very tall algebra here. A mathematician sent here could study these leaves for quite a long while and have a whole career built out of these. It's kind of incredible. Too bad that the upper sciences have been described as satanic in the Mushroom Kingdom and thus thoroughly banned, which is why only a master of the dark forces like our good old buddy Bowser has access to things such as tanks and airships. Gonna go on a limb and assume that you're meant to use a bomb to explode those blocks that block, you know, the bomb of the explosion of the block. Something, words are used sometimes to describe ideas, except blew up in my hand. It's not worth the risk, yo! It's not worth the risk. What was I even trying to do there? Everybody knows that once you are underwater, you can't swim good fast. But now I'm stuck here, you know, eating mushrooms all day and then trying to swim, and I've missed one dragon coin, so can't even have the luxury of seeing what is the time. I love this reference to Mario 1 in the sense that you can't go up the top of the water, even though there's clearly nothing above the waves. But common sense ain't got no place in this sea. Is it the common sense sea? No, it's the salty sea. You can tell it's salty because the fish there, his eyes are dilated like, you know, something that's quite dilated. I couldn't think of a better descriptive. I hope you don't take it too well. Hey there, oh man, if I had pressed this switch, I could get a life. I could get a life for free! Well, except for the time required to find the yellow switch and stuff. Well, you know, you might have removed my mushroom there, buddy, but you're gonna give it back to me anyway, so you know, exchanging a blow for a blow, it's like a high five, except it might cause some form of destruction in a certain radius around you, but we try not to mention that too high. So I noticed the yellow blocks there, but I suppose that this means that the switch is gonna be elsewhere anyways. 1, 2, I'm gonna go ahead, since it's the start, do an extra one, because it's plain old Grassy, but not grossy. Okay, so that's a Goomba, and that's a Goomba, and that's a Goomba. No, as of now, I'm getting... Whoa, it's Yoshi! What are you doing here? Oh, man! Yoshi looks kind of weird in this art. He has been modified graphically to be rounder, I guess? I don't know. Ain't nothing much I can do about it. So yeah, as I was saying, as of now, I'm getting a pretty good feel, like, whoops, vibe from this hack. I'm getting, actually, if I am to use unfair comparatives, getting somewhat of a Mario World Omega vibe, if that makes sense to any of you, know, just kind of casual, let's run along, and the planes, yo, enemies and stuff in a hammer on the head. Although I'll admit that is not unique to Omega in any sense of the word, but I mean, here, there's a vine. Oh, that's pretty neat though, like, you need a Yoshi to get a vine, then you need to remove Yoshi to get the clouds, and get dragon coins, which is a coin with a Yoshi on it. This is layers within layers of yogurt here, it's incredible. So I just spit a shell, that is pretty great. Can I ride the pipe? I hope so, my friend. Now we can explode in the air and get rewarded for it, you know? Being rewarded for casual, life-threatening risks is something I can stand behind. I suppose this is where I'm gonna end it for today. I think we've had way more than enough. The next time's a red level anyway, that may or may not, I get the impression that it may or may not lead to what could be, or couldn't be, but probably is, the Yellow Switch Palace, what with the blocks we've seen earlier. But anyways, this is raocow playing Mario Gives Up. A somewhat cynical hack, but it seems to be pretty fun regardless. We'll see where that goes. See you guys.